Good morning, everyone. How are you? Happy Thursday. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful day. And today, what are we grateful for? Today, I'm grateful for my hands because I can do a lot of stuff. I'm grateful for my eyes. And I'm grateful for my friends. Welcome, Patty. Good morning. And it's day 21, magnificent outcomes. You say grace before meals. All right, but I say grace before the concert and the opera, and grace before the play and pantomime, and grace before I open a book, and grace before sketching, painting, swimming, fencing, boxing, walking, playing, dancing, and grace before I dip the pen in the ink. Gilbert Keith Chesterton. It's a writer. Welcome, Wendy. Good morning. We all want good outcomes to everything we do. In giving thanks before they perform an action, the writer, let me do this again. We all want good outcomes to everything we do. In giving thanks before he performed an action, the writer Gilbert Keith Chesterton used the magic of gratitude to guarantee the outcome he wanted. You will have had times when you thought to yourself, I hope this goes well, or I hope this turns out okay, or I'm going to need a lot of luck. All these thoughts are hoping for a good outcome to a situation. But life doesn't happen by a chance or because of a stroke of luck. The laws of the universe operate mathematically to the finest possible degree. That is something you can count on. A pilot doesn't hope that the laws of physics will keep working during his flight, because he knows the law of physics will never fail. You don't go into your day and hope that the law of gravity will keep you on the ground so you don't float off into space. It's funny. You know there is no chance at play, and gravity's law will never fail. If you want magnificent outcomes to everything you do, then you have to use the law that governs outcomes, the law of attraction. That means you have to use your thoughts and feelings to attract magnificent outcomes to you, and begin grateful for magnificent outcomes is one of the simplest ways to do it. The magnificent outcomes practice is being grateful before you do something you want to get well. You could be grateful for the magnificent outcome to the work meeting, job interview, exam, the magnificent outcome to the sports game, phone call, catch up with a friend, or seeing your mother-in-law. That's another funny one. You could be grateful for the magnificent outcome to your exercise routine, your pet's vet appointment, or your medical or dental checkup. You could be grateful for the magnificent outcome when an electrician, plumber, or any tradesperson is addressing a problem in your home. The magnificent outcome to a family outing conversation with your child about their behavior, or heart-to-heart with your partner. You could be grateful for the magnificent outcome to a purchase you will be making, such as a birthday gift, engagement ring, or wedding dress, or the magnificent outcome to choosing a new cell phone, new carpet, drapes, or renovation company. You could be grateful for the magnificent outcome for a reservation at a restaurant or great seats for a concert. The magnificent outcome to your daily meal your daily emails, or your tax refund for the year. If it helps you to believe in the magical power of gratitude to create magnificent outcomes, you can wave your fingers through the air and imagine you're sprinkling magic dust over the event you want to turn out magnificently. Another time to use gratitude for magnificent outcomes is when something unexpected happens during your day. When something unexpected happens, very often we can jump to conclusions and immediately think there is something wrong. We usually do that. Our mind goes immediately to negative state because we are programmed to live like that, but we have the power to change that part. For example, you arrive at work and are told that the boss wants to see you right away. The problem with jumping to conclusions and thinking there is something wrong is that the law of attraction says that what you think and feel, you will attract to you. So instead of jumping to conclusions and thinking you may be in trouble, take the opportunity to think and make the magic happen by being grateful for a magnificent outcome. How about if the boss is calling you for a salary increase or a new position, or just to congratulate you for your great job? So it's better to think that way. If you miss your bus or train or your way to work, or miss a flight, or are unexpectedly delayed, instead of thinking, this is bad, be grateful for the magnificent outcome so that you put the magic into motion to receive a magnificent outcome. If you're a parent and you're asking to attend an unexpected meeting at the school about your child, and instead of thinking there is a problem, be grateful for the magnificent outcome. If you receive an unexpected phone call, email, or letter, and the thought flashes into your mind, I wonder what's wrong, immediately be grateful for the magnificent outcome before you pick up the call or open the email or letter. This is a tricky one. You will understand whoever you are, a father or a mother, immediately, especially if you have been called for your child that is in trouble. Yes. So let's practice this, moms and dads, that our children are doing excellent at the school and they are calling us to congratulate us because they are doing such a great job as students or mates or whatever it is in their performance at the school. Most of the time, you will see and experience the magnificent outcome. Sorry, my volume again. Most of the time, you will see and experience the magnificent outcome you ask for. And occasionally, you won't even know how you benefit from an unexpected event. But when you ask for a magnificent outcome and feel sincerely grateful for it, you are using the mathematical law of attraction, and you must receive a magnificent outcome back somewhere at some time, guarantee. Whenever you find yourself thinking there is a chance at play with something in my life, or thinking you have no control over something, or when you find yourself hoping something will turn out well, remember that there is no chance for the law of attraction. You will get what you're thinking and feeling. Gratitude helps protect you from attracting what you don't want, bad outcomes, and it ensures you get what you want, magnificent outcomes. So we have to be always watching how are we feeling, but first, what are we thinking? Because what we're thinking converts into feelings. So if we're thinking something bad, we're going to start feeling bad. But we have the power to change our thoughts. When you're grateful for magnificent outcomes, You're using universal law and changing hopes and change into faith and certainty. When gratitude becomes your way of life, you automatically go into everything you do with gratitude, knowing that the magic of gratitude will produce a magnificent outcome. The more you practice magnificent outcomes and make it a daily habit, the more magnificent outcomes you will attract into your life. Less and less you will find yourself in situations that you don't want to be in. You won't find yourself in the wrong place at the wrong time. And no matter what happens in your life, you will know with absolute certainty that the outcome will be magnificent. At the beginning of today, choose 3 separate situations where you will like magnificent outcomes. You can choose 3 things that are important to you in your life currently, such as a job interview coming up, an application for a loan, an exam, a doctor's appointment. You can also start by selecting 3 things that are normally humdrum activities for you, because when the magic happens to those humdrum activities, you will be really convinced that you attracted the magnificent outcome. For example, you could choose your drive to work, doing the ironing, going to the bank or post office, picking up the kids, paying the bills, or collecting the mail. Make a written list of the 3 situations you have chosen for magnificent outcomes. Use gratitude's magical power, and as you write each one, imagine that you're writing about each one after it has happened. And the example is like this. Thank you for the magnificent outcome too, and then you write the situation. For the second step of the magical practice, you are going to choose 3 unexpected things that arise today and use the magical power of gratitude for their magnificent outcome. You could do this practice before you take 3 phone calls, or before you open 3 emails, or 3 letters in the mail, before you do an unexpected errand, or anything else unexpected that comes up in the day. This part of the practice is not too much about what unexpected events you choose as it is about you. Practicing gratitude for magnificent outcomes on the little unexpected things. Each time an unexpected event arises, close your eyes briefly if you can. Mentally say and feel the magic words. Thank you for the magnificent outcome too, and think the situation. You cannot do this magical practice too much, because the more you practice it, the more magnificent outcomes you will have in your life as a matter of course. But practicing it today will get you into the idea of it. And in the future, if you ever find yourself in a situation where you are hoping for a good outcome or thinking you need luck, you will immediately turn to the magical power of gratitude and make magnificent outcomes a certainty in your life. We can apply this for anything, like writers who we are writing something, a piece of, I don't know, for the paper, for a book, and it really works. We need to make it as a habit every time, whatever we're doing. Like even now, like for example, going to outside in the stores when everything is weird. Don't you feel that you're living in a bubble inside the house, like you're safe and you feel controlling your thoughts, like positive thoughts, and then you go outside and it's really living in fear, and immediately you get that energy. So I've been writing my outcome before I go out. Like yesterday, I needed to go to the hospital to take my kid. And he's like, oh, it's too long, I don't want to go. So I asked him, let's go and write, how do you want it to be? And he said, I want it to be very quick, I don't want them to repeat my x-rays. And so we wrote it, and it happened like we wrote it. And he was like, oh, Mom, it was really quick, I like it. And I said, yeah, we have the control. So we can do this, guys. We really can do it. It's just practice and make it as a habit. Okay, the magic practice number 21 is magnificent outcomes. Number 1, this is for you to write your journal. Count your blessings. Make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you're grateful. Reread your list. And at the end of each blessing, say, thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. Number 2, at the beginning of the day, choose 3 things or situations that are important to you where you want magnificent outcomes. Number 3, list your 3 things and write each one as though you're writing after it has happened. And you write it like this: thank you for the magnificent outcome to, for example, in my case, to the hospital. Number 4, as you go through your day, choose 3 unexpected events that come up in your day where you can be grateful for a magnificent outcome. Each time, close your eyes and mentally say and feel, thank you for the magnificent outcome to the supermarket, for example. Number 5, just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, thank you, for the best thing that happened during the day. And my friend Patty, she says, a magic day ahead. The best outcomes are coming on my way. Hope yours are as well. Thank you, Patty. Yes, if we think so, they will be like that. So thank you so much for being here with me, and for the people that listen to this video later, thank you. Have a wonderful day and always expect magical things. Bye for now.